I am going to say this. I am going to say, ho, 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 Merry Christmas. Christmas has come early for Formula One Ferrari fans and toxic Red Bull fans. You just got the Christmas story boot in your face. That's what you just got. It's over. It's over. The longest winning streak has ended by one. Is this, or could this be, a very small glimpse of what is to come in 2024? I want all the haters to come in. I got my Santa Claus hat on. I got gifts for all you haters. I got a bunch of coal. I got coal for you, coal for you, coal for all you Lewis haters. I got coal for y'all, bro. Listen. Max Verstappen has been unable to get it done in more than one situation. He has been unable to get it done in more than one situation that poses a challenge for tire strategy to be utmost of paramount. He failed at the first ATA against Lewis. He failed at the second ATA against Carlos. He failed this weekend in Singapore when tire strategy was important, when tire degradation was important. He failed. Carlos, man, oh my goodness. I need some more people to come on in here. I need some more people to come on in here. I'm not even about to get totally started until y'all get on the damn like button. You need to hit the like. It's free. It costs you nothing. Hit the like button. We're about to do some talking in here. We are about to do some talking in here for real. We got some things to talk about. We got some people to talk about. Y'all hit that damn like button. I'm dead serious. I am dead ass serious. Y'all better hit the like button because we got some stuff to talk about. Oh my goodness. I got to go ahead. I'm going to upload this because I need to talk about this because we got some drivers that may indeed be hitting the unemployment line. Hitting the unemployment. We got 23 likes. I need at least 60 likes on the like button. Hit the like button because we are about to get into some real shit right now. We are about to talk about some real things right now because I got some people to blast, including Russell. I am blasting Russell. He is a cock blocker. Russell is a cock blocker right now. He blocked it up. He muffed it up. First and foremost, let me give a big shout out to ADVR Advanced Racing. They did a super chat last time and I missed it. Thank you, Jay. Best F1 news and commentary in the world. Thank you, Carlos. But you know what? It's another dude out here named Carlos, and he doing his damn thing. And I got to give Carlos some major props. Carlos, I don't know what you eating in the morning, Carlos. I don't know what you drinking in the morning, Carlos. I don't know what you got in your bedroom drawers, Carlos, but Santa Claus is bringing you the trophy for Big Shot Caller of the season, Carlos. Y'all told me Carlos wasn't going to be in contention to be a number one driver. Y'all told me, no, it's Charles by any means necessary. I can't fucking tell. I can't tell. Carlos making boss decisions. Carlos making boss moves. Carlos making boss podiums. Carlos got the race win. What are y'all talking about right now? I'm going to get to these super chats. Because we turning all the way the fuck up today. We turning all the way up. For real. OG Zilla says, today was a victory for F1. What an amazing race. Singapore, OG Zilla, definitely surprised me today. Up until today, it's been an overly hyped night race that has only delivered lame, dull-ass races on Sunday. But today, Singapore said, not today, my friend. I am going to bring you excitement like it is nobody's business. And that's what we got. Blue Diva says, boy, George said it's karma, karma. Get in, Lewis. It is karma. But I'm going to tell you something else. We going to get on George ass. George, how in the hell you did all of that hating, all of that shading? You should have moved your ass. We said it already before. If a driver's on your gearbox, that is the time if you're a teammate to say, you know what? I need to move over. I need to scoot aside. Lewis Hamilton was on your gearbox for several laps, outpacing you by 0.3 or more. What the hell were you doing? You were being selfish, George. You were being selfish. You totally fucked up Lewis Hamilton possibly having a race win today on better tires. You said it yourself. We put ourselves in a better situation on medium tires that nobody else in the entire grid has. And what did you do? When the moment presented itself for you to be selfless and be a team player, you decided to be stingy, and it bit you in your ass. It bit you in your ass, George, and you bit the wall. You did all of that stingy assness to only not finish the goddamn race. You look like a goddamn fool, George. That was foolish. That was goddamn right dirty. It was damn beneath you. I don't even know if that might be true. That might just be who you are. George should have moved clear out of the way at least 3 laps prior to lap 60 because he did not have it. He did not have it. The mechanic, talk that ish, my man. Let it rip. I'm letting it all the way go. Racer X210. Woo, Ferrari for the win. Listen, Ferrari, you see this hat? You see this red black Santa hat? Hey, Ferrari. Kudos to Ferrari. And kudos especially to Carlos. Ferrari had been on something. They done found something. They done found something. And they doing it right. Ferrari done found something. They said, you know what? Aha, I think we got it. And what do we see? Pole positions popping up. There's a pole position flower right there. Race wins popping up. Oh shit, there's a race win right there. Ferrari may have now just turned the corner and are going to be heading up to those top steps a little bit more than usual. But it might be too early. But we give them definitely credit for what they're doing right now. But what I will give full credit to, and I'm not cutting it short anymore because I done told y'all before, and I'm not listening to y'all when y'all tell me again, Carlos is the #1 driver at Ferrari. Period. By accomplishment and merit. Let's stop playing. Let's stop cheating that man. Take a look. It's in a book, Reading Rainbow. Leclerc is in 4th, and he was nowhere near the top 4 as they were running away and battling it out. But I'm going to tell y'all something else that I saw, that I see. I'm going to tell you. What about Liam Lawson? What about Liam Lawson? Did y'all see Liam out there? Didn't I tell y'all, if Liam get points, it's going to be trouble. Danny Rick not coming. Danny Rick, I don't think he coming back. I don't think Danny Rick coming back. Liam Lawson just placed higher than Yuki ever has all season. Liam Lawson bumped Max Verstappen out of qualifying to kick the road, Jack, in Q2. Liam Lawson just finished 9th in points, his 3rd race, which Danny Rick failed to do because he got broke literally his 3rd race. Liam Lawson has decided, I got a fucking chance and I'm about to take it. Go, Liam Lawson. Salute to Liam Lawson. Danny Rick, stay ass on pit wall. I don't think they're going to let you back in the show, big dog. I don't think they're going to let you back, Danny Rick. You might be shuffling, doing Yeti commercials. You might even come do a Wolfpack. Here's your gold coin commercial. Sponsored by Wolfpack. I sign off on that, Danny Rick. You can come do commercials for me, Danny Rick. You cool. You a cool dude. You can come present VIP boxes, Danny Rick. And the new VIP box winner is Danny Rick. Matter of fact, we got one today. We got a new VIP member today. I'm going to announce him, but let me get through the rest of these super chats. Let me see. Who we got right here? Damn. Hold on. Let me scroll up. Spider35 says, y'all should move over and watch the GOAT work. Gregory boy, that was he get being selfish. That is what he get for being selfish. That's exactly what he get for being selfish. The wall. Thankfully, he didn't take both Mercedes out. But the truth is, with the pace that Lewis had, I'm pretty damn sure he gets second. 70 Dodge, man, great race for a change. It was an exciting race. And guess what? The thrill is gone, baby. The thrill is gone. This is a glimpse. Nothing lasts forever. I told y'all this. One race win past the record and Max Verstappen is done. Nothing lasts forever. Red Bull toxic fans, go ahead. Get your memberships ready at the first urgent care or call your insurance company, okay? I want all Red Bull toxic fans, call your insurance companies and see how many counseling sessions are included in your policy plan, because you're going to need it. Because it may be very well true indeed. This long dominant run that y'all been so bad boasting and trolling about might be over sooner than you think. I don't think it's over by 2024, but I think it's coming to an end by 2025. Damn sure 2026. Because they are showing you right now that they are troubled in areas. Max Verstappen can't drive a car that's not exactly set up for him. He cries all the goddamn time when it ain't right. He almost got ran over by Sergio Perez's RB19, by rightfully so, with all the bullshit that he's done, and Helmut Marko. And this weekend, he's not race winning. It's over. Max Verstappen comes in fifth place. Congratulations, Max. Thank you for showing your fans really what you are about when the car's not perfect. And all the people that criticize Sergio that he can't adapt, Max couldn't adapt. And y'all want to try to say, well, Sergio been not doing well. Perez been not doing well. We talking about Max Verstappen. Keep it on the topic. Don't try to use a scapegoat. Max Verstappen showed you if it ain't all the way together and right, he can't do nothing. Unlike Lewis Hamilton, unlike George Russell, unlike Carlos, showing you that in subpar machinery, they're going to manage and do as good as they can. More about the driver than the car. Now we see Max Verstappen. This is what he's been doing for 7 years. It ain't been perfect. It ain't been right. This is what I do. You know, I'm going to show up sometime and sometimes I'm not. That's what he going to do. George Russell, that's what your ass get. Matter of fact, let's go to this next super chat. The mechanic says Carlos seizes the moment, and now he number uno. He did seize the moment. Carlos did a phenomenal job. This is your Wolfpack Santa Claus bringing Christmas early. Ho, ho, ho. The race win streak is over. Good job. You one-upped it. One-up it is good, but you think you want to do that? Why do you think Max was complaining and whining in Q2? Because he saw that this race win record may be coming to an end. You don't think he wanted to extend that more than one? You don't think he wanted to stretch it all the way out, maybe even for the rest of the season? Hell yeah, and rightfully so, he should. But a lot of y'all to say, oh, Max ain't worried about records. No, he was worried about records because that was going to be a legitimate record that he was going to be able to have. That was going to be something that he was going to use as a measuring component to say how much better than Sebastian Vettel can I be for Red Bull. Just one more race better. Now what will he do in the championship series? Vettel got 4 of them things. He going to get 3 this season. He might get 4 next season, but can he get 5? And if he gets 5, is that the end of his racing streak? Maybe. I keep trying to tell y'all, taper your expectations. Stop being too damn ornery, because you might be eating a lot of crow pie. Wolfpack Santa Claus going to bring you your Wolfpack Santa Claus crow pie so you can eat it for breakfast and dinner and lunch. You're going to have it all the time. Let me see who else we got up in here. Let's see who else. We got Spider R35. Carlos is better Ferrari driver than Charles. I've been saying that. Carlos has been proven that he's the #1 driver. And y'all been reserved on giving Carlos his props. Some of you all. I asked y'all this in F1 Minute. We're going to be live in F1 Minute tomorrow. Don't y'all miss it. Don't y'all miss it. Y'all better be here because we're going to take this topic all the way into Monday. All the way. Let's see who we got next. Spider R35 got you. Mr. J, that was the finish of the season. That was indeed the finish of the season. Singapore, I didn't underestimate you. I think right about you, but you surprised us all. Singapore, that change in the track, that lack of a DRS zone that the drivers voted against, I think that all came together and culminated for a very entertaining race. McLaren, how about McLaren, y'all? How about McLaren? Come on. We can't give, McLaren have indeed made updates twice that now have yielded upgrades twice. Lando Norris on the podium again after a major upgrade, like 9 upgrades registered on the sheet, and Lando Norris comes in and makes 2. Pia doesn't get those upgrades, and he still comes in top 10 for points. Pia is my rookie, and I'm nominating Pia Rookie of the Year. I'm nominating Pia Rookie of the Year. The only person that can take that is Liam Lawson, and that's if he finishes out even close to points to Pia, because he's in a less subpar car, he's in a worse team, and he just got here, races 16 rounds later than Pia. If Liam Lawson finishes out the season in points more often than not, I might have to give him Rookie of the Year. Legitimately. For real. Shit, that's the move y'all should have made this whole time. You can. DeVries didn't give him a chance. Brought in old damn Danny Rick, who came back too soon. He get out of there because he broke. You bring Liam Lawson in, and look what you get 3 races in. The highest finish that you've got all season. Up until now, AlphaTauri has hit their head on 10th place. That's it. Liam Lawson comes in and breaks through. Liam Lawson, hey, I ain't got to tell you no more about Liam. Hamilton back on the podium, I say. Hamilton back on the podium. Who else we got right here for the Super Chat? Let me check it out. DG Big Blue, Oorah Navy. 44 showing up 63. He can't compete with 44. Man, George. I don't know what it's going to take for George to learn. And Hamilton, I got to say, bro, you damn near fucked up your own race at least 3 times. It's not taking much these days to fuck up the floor of these cars. Hamilton likely could have took himself out the race going off track several times. And I'm telling you, I was a bit concerned when they really didn't investigate that last time when it went off track slightly on the curb and took that position against Perez. It was like, yeah, it's okay, but I don't think it's much to worry about. But the fact that they were quiet about it, I said, oh, these motherfuckers is trying to keep that shit in the pocket in case Lewis Hamilton get a race win, and they're going to pull out 5-second time penalty, Lewis. You got to go. I was really concerned about that. I thought that might be a concern, but he didn't get the race win, and they didn't say anything about that. And I think, honestly, I would say this. Hey, I can be very subjective. David Coulthard, although don't really care for what he said last time, and sometimes he says a lot of other bullshit. But they were right in the box when they said, listen, the move was already going to happen anyway. You could tell. The pace was going to happen. It's no advantage game because he already had it. The curb and that shit, it was like at the very end. But we've seen more times than not that they still rule against Lewis, unlike they do Max, and we're going to get into that too. Let me see this other super chat up here. OG Zilla again. Matter of fact, Racer X210 or who we got? No, wait a minute. Damn, shit. Woo. Let me see, man. Hold on. We got the Mechanic giving out 5 Wolfpack memberships. Big shout out to you all. The Mechanic giving out 5 Wolfpack memberships. And we do have a new VIP member. A new VIP member that we're going to be saluting, y'all. We're going to salute a VIP member. They're going to get their VIP box. So be here. Stay tuned. All right, so who else we got? OG Zilla, congratulations, Liam. Definitely big congratulations to Liam. He earned it today. Derwin Hill, I'm sorry. I was going for George, but he's the donkey of the day. Derwin, the donkey. George is the donkey of the day for real. He looks ultimately crazy. George, you got to learn, bro. You got to learn. Sometimes it's not your day, and when it's not, you were already complaining about Lewis giving the place back. Lewis was always going to give you the place back, bro. George, Lewis was always going to give you the place back. The only thing he was waiting on is one, it's teammates. It's in the team. They're not going to be so quick to call down a Mercedes and say, give the place back. They give the teams a little bit of room to go ahead and organize their drivers. We know what happened. We see it. We're going to give the team a little bit more room to go ahead and make that happen versus if it was 2 opposing teams and drivers out of the team. Lewis was always going to give it back to you, bro. You just had to be patient and wait for there to be an opportunity where 1, he didn't compromise himself, 2, he didn't compromise you, and 3, he didn't compromise both of you at the same time and allow another team or car to come through. Just hold your britches. Don't be so damn antsy. Good God, you probably did not play good at the game doctor. You supposed to put the bam. You got to chill, bro. You need to chill. The mechanic, GOAT 1 driver of the day too. He should. The only thing that stopped Lewis from getting a higher finish was George Russell, his damn self. Russell really should get in trouble for impeding. I mean, he really did. George screwed it up. I honestly believe if George plays team ball right there, where Lewis is on your gearbox, bro, he's on your gearbox. If George plays team ball, I believe Lewis Hamilton is at minimum second, possibly first, because Carlos would fight. And Lando, he gonna fight harder against Lewis than he would Max. But I believe, honestly, second. I think he gets Lando. What it's gonna take, man? What it's gonna take? Musa, if George just let Lewis through, he would have finished in points. Yo, what's up with Perez wanting position back? Perez is emotionally distraught. He's abused. He's been mentally abused by Red Bull, definitely abused by Helmut Marko. He's trying to cry for everything he can get because he needs it. He needs to build that resume. He don't even know how long he might be at Red Bull. For real. Do you see what Liam Lawson is doing? Imagine if Liam Lawson finished out in points and showed that his capability is higher than AlphaTauri. You telling me, and they don't think that Liam Lawson by any means is an alpha to max, but he's damn sure might be more able to do what they want to be done in the second Red Bull car than what they'll do for Perez and how they treat Perez. I believe the treatment of Perez has definitely affected his ability to race for Red Bull. I do. But that's on him because he a sucker. Perez, you are a sucker right now. You let them talk to you anyway. You let them treat you anyway. You let them bring your family in a way like you can't be a competent father and a husband. You a sucker, bro. You got to do better than that. I tried to defend you. Tried to stay on your side with it. I seen it your way. But you let them run over you all the time. Ain't nothing I can do about that, bro. You indefensible. I can't do it. That's like I fight for you all the time, and then you just standing back there, and then you go and fucking, go ahead and protest for him. Oh, well, you testify for him. Perez got to do better himself. Until we see Perez start to do better and respect himself, we're not even doing nothing on that. We're just going to call it out. Galacticus. Lewis is P3 in WDC. Now let's get P2. Let's go. I'm trying to tell you. Perez, Lewis coming, bro. Lewis coming for it. He is coming for it. He said, I'm going to finish in the driver's second in driver's championship with a subpar car against a team that's got the most dominant car. And then what am I going to do? When Mercedes get this shit all the way together, I'm going to take the crown back. I'm going to take the throne back. That's what he's showing by his work ethic. That's what he's showing by his ability still on track. Just saying. And honestly, if he wasn't a team player, he would have got Russell ass up out of there. But Lewis already know, I learned from the past. I learned from now. I'm not going to risk the team. But Russell, you risk the team. What we got here. Then let's look at this. Gasly, I'm going to give Gasly a congrats. Ocon, unfortunately, did not finish the race. Ocon suffered a damn failure, which I'm not saying that that's new to Renault, because we seen Renault way back in the day when they was yellow, when they was black and gold. They smoke bomb city. I hated it for Ocon to have that finish that way because he was honestly having a very nice race. Some very good defensive overtaking, even against Alonso. Very edgy as Ocon always is. I enjoyed watching the moves he pulled, and then it was short-lived and it was over due to something out of his control. Out of his control. He couldn't control that. There was nothing he could do. I was really looking forward to try to see how much further Ocon could take that car. Because it's been very horrible or subpar for him since Monaco. And I think this race, he was showing I really wanted. He was pulling off the moves. He had the pace. And Alpine, come on, let's just be real. Alpine is not nothing great right now. They got bad shit going on organizationally. They got bad, questionable shit with the car. They got all types of ownership, management problems. I was looking forward to that. But big shout out to Gasly for still staying in the top 10, bringing some solid points home for Alpine. That indeed was incredible. All right, let's see this next super chat. We got Galacticus. We got G5 MDS flying. I told you, Jay, that Max had too much driving in front of him. Lap 2022 headed toward P15. MDS, hey, bro, you was right. You was right. And now y'all can see Max might not be all y'all think he can be. He just might not. He's very fragile. He's showing he's very fragile, y'all. He was going to leave Formula One because of damn what? Too many sprint races. He was thinking about leaving Red Bull because what? I don't think I can win here. Max might have an emotional breakdown today, bro. And they doing everything they can to protect Max. What do I mean by that? Let me show you what I mean by that. I mean, this is just my opinion, all right? This just my humble opinion. Okay, this is just my humble opinion. This is all I got to say. All right, so we look at this, okay? And this is where my problem comes in with. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go through the super chats first before we get to that. So G5 MDS flying. I got your super chat. Let me see who else. Dean Too Cool. Okay, Mary, I see what you're saying. George not ready for the championship. Carlos is the number one at Ferrari. Liam has made a statement. All that shit Dean Too Cool just said is absolutely true. George is not ready to be a championship driver. He can't make the right decisions in the clutch times that it calls for. Carlos, I told y'all, he has shown now he is the number one driver at Ferrari, period. Whether you want to try to say, well, not according to pay or contract or what Ferrari's saying, according to what Carlos is doing, he's the number one driver. Liam has made a statement today, and I told y'all several weeks ago, if Liam Lawson gets in points, it's going to be a problem. The mechanic says GOAT is a hunter, and George should have known better. The man don't stop hunting. He don't. But what Lewis does do is weigh risk over reward, an image of the team. And he didn't want to risk wrecking them out at that point in the race, which is something Ferrari has a problem with doing, and then both cars be out. So he sat behind George and didn't really attack him like he would have had that been Lando. It would have been way different. Racer X210, Ferrari needs to give Carlos the keys next season. I have a feeling he can really do something next season. If Ferrari give the drivers a car that is competitive off the rip instead of starting off in a dumpster fire shit trash can, yeah, maybe he can do something. Did you hear Carlos call a shot? Man, I'm going to tell y'all, let me tell you something. There's 500 people in here, and I only got 100 likes. Y'all better hit the like button. Y'all better hit the like button. Let me tell you something. Carlos is a fucking boss. Carlos said, I'm going to bring in my own hitman. He gave Lando the gap to provide Lando the resources to protect him. That's boss man shit. That is boss man shit. And you got the radio calling over and say, hey, your gap is closed. I know. It's on purpose. Let me handle this. I don't know if y'all realize or not, my name is Carlos. I've been showing y'all that I deserve to be the number one driver for a minute now. I know what I'm doing. Carlos called some boss man shit. I got to give Carlos major credit for the strategy that he deployed himself today. And I'm going to give Ferrari some, because Ferrari was on their shit today, for real. Ferrari was on some strategy today. Ferrari actually performed up to standards today. Congratulations, Ferrari. Welcome back. I don't know for how long, but at least while you're here, welcome back. The mechanic says the Mercedes, nice to hear a different national anthem. True. Probably not for toxic delusional Red Bull fans. Galactus, Russell is kicking himself in the butt. Oh yeah. Did you ever seen that meme where the guy over there, I think it's like a monk or something, they do this practice that just beat the hell out their balls. That's what George Russell is doing right now in the trailer. Just his balls right now are calling the law enforcement agency to file charges on Russell for beating them to death. Right now, Russell's got the worst case of blue balls out this world. He's just, it's just horrible right now. That's what Russell's doing. He's just, he's going to be doing that shit for a whole week. And he deserves it. Let me see who else we got right here. Who else we got? Well, DG Big Blue. What's up, Maria Duncan? I see you. I'm finna get to these. Who else we got? That was Galactic. Spider 35. This was the best race since Brazil 2021. I said what I said. Red Bull Racing is punching the air right now. Like they in Boys in the Hood. fucking with us. They keep fucking with us. That's what they doing. I can't take this shit no more. Christian set the car up. That's what he doing. He pulling a Ricky. I'm trying to tell you right now, it's over for that. But I'm saying you still can't count Red Bull out. They still the most dominant team, the dominant car. We don't know if this anomaly, I'm gonna call it anomaly for right now, but really not, because they failed anytime tires have been a priority to manage. So it might not be this might be their chink in their armor. So we'll see what happens later. Samaj Imagery says, man, it's good to see Lewis back on the podium, but George screwed Merck today. They could have had 2 cars up there instead of 1. Hey, that's a fact. George screwed it up for the team. That's a fact, bro. He killed it. Gabriel Sanchez, big shout out for your first super chat ever, bro. The Mercedes fam, we a goat and a donkey. Hey, I'm telling you, the Mercedes farm, we got a goat and a donkey. Oh yeah, the Mercedes farm got a goat and a donkey. We got Lewis Hamilton, goat. We got George Russell, donkey. I'm talking about like Shrek donkey. I'm talking about like the Shrek donkey. That's the type of donkey George Russell is. He is donkey to Shrek. Matter of fact, that's probably what he need to be for Halloween. It's coming up this October. He should go get a costume where Shrek is kind of attached to him and he the donkey, because that's exactly what he showed his ass today. Showed his ass. Dean Too Cool says Yuki and Daniel might be headed towards Williams or Aston. Liam has arrived. I know Toto hot right now at Russell. Leclerc has to respond, and Suzuka, wow, Leclerc got to do something. He needs to do something. And I don't just mean for his career. I mean for the team. The team has believed in you. The team has given orders to you. The team has leaned your way. And now they are starting to waver on who they really should be calling that number 1 driver. Charles, even for yourself, bro, get it together. You got to get it together. Maria Duncan, karma came for Max, George, and Alonso. She is not lying. You see Alonso spinning records like he a DJ, wicked, right after the pit stop. And then they screwed Alonso in the pit stop. I said, yeah, Alonso getting some of that pit stop love. Alonso, remember that pit stop bullshit you pulled on Lewis Hamilton when he was a rookie? Remember that shit when you held him up from qualifying? And you're welcome. Karma come back around. Hey, I'm just saying, all 3 of them got it today. Karma was like, oh yeah, I'm making it rain on y'all hating ass motherfuckers today. I'm telling you, J-Rob, it feels good to see Merck much faster this race compared to the last year's race. Yeah, but George did smack into the wall in the same place last year. Damn, it might be a George magnet in that wall. Might be a George magnet in that wall, for real. That's what might be going on. A George Mack. That today, y'all see this image below? That's the fastest Max Verstappen was all weekend. When he got out that car having a frustration and throwing a temper tantrum about getting kicked out of Q2. That's as fast as he got. I heard they decided not to give him a pit lane speeding violation because he was actually just on foot. But that's the fastest his ass been all weekend, for real. Jay London says Lewis is the GOAT. George shouldn't have held up Lewis Hamilton. Look at what happened, Karma. If we have 4 more laps, Lewis would have won. Much love, fam. Jay London, I believe you're right. Like I said, if he gave up 3 laps earlier and just went ahead and let Lewis through in a good spot, I believe we're looking at Lewis be the first driver to win a Formula One race outside of 300 Grand Prix. But George couldn't do that, because he can't get out of his own damn way to benefit the team. He can't get out of his own damn way to pay homage to his teammate, just like his teammate would be him. And listen, I'm going to tell you right now, screw all of you that say Lewis wouldn't do it. He did it for Valtteri. He did it for Valtteri. Facts. Valtteri gave Lewis the place to attack, I believe, Raikkonen. It didn't happen. And right before the checker flag, Lewis gave the position, a podium position, to Valtteri. That's what you call integrity. So don't tell me what he won't do, because he's done it. He's done it. Russell, you got some learning to do, bro. You out here looking crazy. Y'all better be here for F1 Minute tomorrow. Y'all better be here for F1 Minute because y'all get to come on camera and talk y'all shit. Tomorrow is about y'all. I ain't going to talk too much. Y'all come on F1 Minute tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, so y'all can talk y'all shit. Come on camera. I'm sharing my platform with y'all. Let's do it. Matter of fact, I feel like going ahead and presenting this VIP box to somebody. That's what I feel like doing right now. I got to tell you, right now, put your hands together. Put your super chats and your emojis together to congratulate and welcome our latest and newest VIP member, D Regulo Uno Twin. Congratulations, Uno. Long time coming, bro. You finally got there. Uno is our latest and newest VIP member. I'm gonna put your name right here in this box. You hit me up in the Discord, give me your shipping address, 2 shirt sizes. I'm gonna pack this bad boy up and send it to you. Our last VIP member before that was Walter Shavers. You still need to check your address, get with me so I can send out. Now let's get back to talking this ish. Let's get back to talking this ish. So what we got? We see right here, feels good. Lewis is the GOAT. George shouldn't have held him up. DG Big Blue, Hoorah Navy. Red Bull Racing has the WDC and the constructors, but it's this beginning of the end for. I'm telling you, is this the beginning? That's what I'm saying. All things don't last forever. This look a little suspect, and we know some technical directives coming down. What might have happened? Can't wait to see the Japanese race to see if it's the TD or other teams are on par. Either way it goes. Either way it goes. If it's the other teams that are on par or it's technical directives, it's going to show either a limitation to what they were doing that was really kind of not falsified. I'm not going to even say cheating because it wasn't cheating, but they were outside the regulations, and FIA may have noticed some things that happen among a lot of teams, placed it in there, and indeed that may be one thing that has not even handicapped, brought Red Bull back inside of the grid. The other thing is, if other teams are up to par, then what are the limitations of this Red Bull philosophy design? Because we've been under the impression thus far that Red Bull have much more than they're letting on. Well, if you do, Red Bull, now is the time to bring it out. Now's the time to show us. Let's see what you got. Dean Too Cool says the winter is cold this year. Just wait and watch. It's looking cold outside. Jesse James Bell, about freaking time. Flex wings on Red Bull gone. Hello, Jay, Mary Blue Diva, Galacticus and Sylvia. What's up, Jesse James Bell? Another VIP member in the family. What's happening? Mr. J, shout out to Ferrari for not screwing themselves out of the win. Thank you, goodness. Thank you, goodness. Now I'm gonna say this. They didn't screw themselves out of a win, but Charles, bro, I really thought y'all had a Ferrari 1 and 2 in that thing, man. I thought it was a Ferrari 1 and 2 in there somewhere for real. And Charles dropped the ball. So next thing we got is D car. So it was the car Red Bull. It's always been the car, man. It's always been the car. What was Max Verstappen doing for 7 years before Abu Dhabi? He was being competitive the last few years. It's always been the car. And now you see the difference of when it's not the car, how much can your driver take up that slacking percentage and still bring subpar machinery to winning levels. Let's see Max Verstappen do that. Let's see him do that. All right, that's going to be, I told you all, Max does not have the mental stability because he's shown us through his complaining, through wrecking people out in sim racing, through his temper tantrums on the podium when he walks off. He's shown us by evidence that mentally he's fragile if things don't go his way. I'm not pulling a Helmut Marko. I'm not attributing nothing to his geographical location from which he was born and being wrong about where the fuck he comes from. I'm telling you, based on his actions and his character displayed in real life, where I bring my conclusion that Lewis Hamilton is far better at adverse situations than Max Verstappen ever could be. Because we saw what happened the other day. Just keeping it real. Yaldu Walker says, who was the only one dive bombing through the field being glorified for it? Max Verstappen. Galacticus, Yuki could have made it to the pits too bad. You know what? I'm going to say this. I'm glad he didn't. You know what I think happened? I'm going to tell you what I think happened. I think Yuki remembers That race where they told his ass to pull on out and pull off to the side of the road, Yuki got some unfair criticism and some racial remarks thrown his way, which is shameful. But I do believe Yuki thought back to that moment and said, fuck that. They ain't finna catch me like that no more. I'm bringing points in. I'm not doing it. Yuki took that motherfucker right off track. Thank you, Yuki. I still got to talk to you about some other shit, which we're going to get to in a minute. I'm going to talk to you about something else because I got some questions for Yuki. I got some questions for you, bro. OG Zilla, let's see if Papa Stroll will do the right thing and bitch his son and try to throw the big bucks at Liam and steal him away. I'm going to tell you something else. Where the hell was Dragovich? Can anybody tell me that? Did I miss some news that says Dragovich is no longer with Aston Martin? Was Dragovich participating in another race series today? Was Dragovich somewhere else in the world other than with the Aston Martin team? I'm trying to figure out. I would like to know. Somebody tell me, where the hell was Dragovich? Because Lance was not participating. Why wasn't Dragovich in the other car? Was it too late? Was it a timeline? Because I know there was like 40 minutes before like 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Maybe it was a time limitation, but I would like to find out why Dragovich was not in the other AMR 23. So let's see. The mechanic says, whoa. The mechanic says, Wolf going crazy today. Laugh out loud. Your channel growing and live views is on the rocket ship. Congrats, bro. We grow together. That's the new hashtag. We grow together. Big shout out to the mechanic. Another VIP member. Jose Delgado says, Russ not ready. He not ready. He is not ready. You right about that. Rampro88, what's going on, bro? Max is exposing his softly underbelly. all those needs to do is spear of the car to finish him off. I'm telling you. Is a spear of the car to finish. I'm telling you, that's what he gonna do. Will I am. Did I miss the bottle pop? Let's go. No, you didn't miss the bottle pop. Mercedes ain't been doing shit so long. I didn't have a bottle ready. Straight up facts. We need that hat. I see you, bro. Hey, I'm Santa Claus today, man. I'm bringing all toxic Red Bull fans a little bit of cold today. I got some for y'all today. Will I am. Liam Lawson, P9. Oh my God. His parents must be ecstatic. They should be ecstatic, bro. Look at Logan Sargent. Where Logan Sargent at? Logan Sargent, 14. Pia 7. I'm going to tell you right now. Logan Sargent. Matter of fact, Will, you just reminded me. Logan, not Sargent. Logan, I'm trying to do my best Crash Teefy impersonation. What the fuck, bro? What are you doing? Right now, Logan Sargent, you are making it shameful for Americans involved in Formula One right now. It was bad enough the Canadian came in and shuffled it up, being attached to the U.S. You come in and you doing the same shit. You've been wrecking up cars all season. What are you doing? Hey, I know William, and where's Albon? In points most of the time. Maybe not today, because it was crazy today, but Albon's in points most of the time. More than damn fucking Logan Sargent. Logan Sargent has been killing it, literally. He is going to drive up the cost cap for Williams like nobody's business. Maybe not as bad as Mick Schumacher, and he's got another season to prove himself, but Logan Sargent out here looking bad, y'all. He out here looking bad. Let's see who else we got. ADVR says Russell cost Hamilton the win. What the fuck, Red Bull? I'm telling you, Russell cost Hamilton at minimum P2. Probably this first race win since 2021. That's what Russell did. Russell, that's an indictment, bro. Russell, that's criminal. Somebody need to call the cops, have Russell arrested for obstruction of winning. That's what they need to do. Spider R35 says, after that ban of the flexi wing, Red Bull looks slow now. It's not a conspiracy. They finally cracking down on Red Bull's cheating. Hey, I'm telling you, that's what's going around. That's what people whispering in their ear. They telling like Red Bull, they've been cheating the whole time and now they finally getting fucked over. No, they not getting fucked over, bro. They just it's getting corrected. Red Bull, where you at? Now we're gonna see what happens. Like I said, a little early. Give them another chance. We're going to see what happens in Japan. I mean, nothing's going to stop. Max is still going to be the champion, so don't think that that's going to change. But it is starting to look a little suspect. J-Rob says, let's not forget, Lewis did it for George and Brazil. Boom! You right, bro. Y'all hit the like button. Click the like button. Hit the like button. I'm trying to tell you. Hit the like button. I'm going to come on here with a scully next, a face mask next. I'm going to start ransacking. Y'all coming in here chilling, enjoying yourself, coming in my house, not wiping your feet on the carpet. The like button don't cost you nothing. All you got to do is do that. That's it. That's all it costs you. What are we doing? Turn up. Turn up. Let's see. Let's not forget Lewis did it for Jordan Brazil, the mechanic. Uno, my brother. Love you, bro. I'm trying to tell you I love you. Grats, brethren. Let's 430. Let's go, Uno. It's Toto's fault. They keep giving Russell the advantage over Sir Lewis Hamilton. Pardon one of my ideals, Gandhi. But if I see Toto, I will slug him. He cost Lewis a win. No, Automate Teddy. Hey, they have given Russell a bit of, he can smell himself. I mean, even his message, we going for the win, which I don't have a problem with that. Russell should feel that way at all times. But Russell, you got to realize when you just don't got it, and you didn't have it in those final closing laps, whereas your teammate who was on your gearbox did. Allison Dudley says, today we saw the difference between a donkey and a goat. Russell needs to practice patience and learn from his teammate. Facts. Nall says, actually, it is Carlos who took control of the strategy. Facts, Nall. That's big facts. Again, Charles thought he should have pitted like the Mercs, but the clowns at Ferrari left him out. That's another true statement, too. I'll give you that. That's true, too. Spider R35's Merc pit crew with the perfect double. Yo, oh, my gosh. Bro, when I saw that double stack, I said, here it goes. It's over. It's over. Pack it up. Pack it all up. Throw it in the truck. Mercedes pit stops her ass. This double stack's not going to work. And then I was like, okay, we can do the Burger King thing. We got a double Whopper. Damn. By the way, I heard Burger King supposed to have, or Wendy's supposed to have the day burgers on sale for 1 cent, the 22nd through the 28th. I don't know how true that is, but if so, and it's in your local area, go pick up a Dave's double burger for 1 cent. I mean, hell, that's a good deal. Let's 430. George doing too much. Gonna cost Merc P2 in the chip. Hey, they better get a hold of George. Right now, I'm going to tell you right now what Toto ought to be doing. Toto ought to roll up a fucking, Toto ought to roll up a paper and grab George by his pants. What the hell? The next time I tell you to move, he needs to go crazy on it. Toto needs to do some old school parenting on George Russell's ass. Straight up. Grab the nearest newspaper and take it to George Russell's hind ass. For real. Tear him up. Discipline George. He needs to understand. You just boy, when you don't ever let Lewis have to ask to go by again. Don't you ever in your life let Lewis have to ask me to tell you to let him go by. If that ever happens again, you'll find yourself replacing damn Logan Sargent at Williams again. That's where you're gonna find yourself. You better tighten up, George. ADVR says, F all the F1 need to hire you for a race commentary, or at least interview the people and ask real questions like you do, by the way, F Red Bull. Facts, bro. They don't want that. They don't, like Danica Patrick, what changed? No, I'm going to ask you. So listen, the technical directive change. Has anything changed for you all, seeing how y'all just not looking informed today? Did the technical directives affect your team? Is there anything that you had to do different according to that? I'm asking you straight up. I want to see his face on camera. Do the matter of fact, let me ask you this. Y'all said that Helmut Marko wasn't an employee, but you know, on real documents it says that he's one of the 2 directors at Red Bull. Why did y'all say that? You sound like somebody getting ready to try to freestyle rap. You know how they be like, yeah. Kick, yeah. That's how you sound. Somebody that can't freestyle, that's what they do the whole time when the beat kick off. Yeah. That's how Christian Horner gonna sound when I interview him. He ain't, my ass. If you say, you can hear. If you can hear, can you answer the question, please? Oh my goodness. Let me see what we got right here. ADVR Will says the Sarge might be back in 2024. They let it slip a bit on the radio comms at the end of the race. Discord receipts incoming. Give me time. This is what I'm gonna tell you, bro. We gonna keep the same rookies next year. We keeping the same rookies for a lifetime. We brothers forever. We keeping the same rookies. I got Pia. You got Logan Sargent. Not right now. And we gonna see how far these rookies go. Okay. Pia came in 7th with a non-updated car. Logan Sargent decided to damn take his car and go to the wing shop and have one cut off. We gonna see what happens. It's me and you, bro. We gonna be having this sibling battle for a long time between Pia Pia and Logan Sargent not. We gonna be like stepbrothers in the bunk bed room. We gonna do all kinds of shit. Don't you put your balls on my drum set, Will. I'm trying to tell you right now. The mechanic, Jay gotta be drug tested after this live stream. I'm telling you, I've been clean forever. I signed a contract never to do drugs and never did them. I'm not going to say anything else that I may have or have not participated in within my community to try to damn live a better life and not be so damn shabby, but it is what it is. And I don't do drugs. I don't do drugs. Now I do pop champagne, but not today, but we going to get some more bottles because it's looking like we might be popping more bottles coming up. I need to go to the store and go get a Moet to be on deck because we've been real dry, kind of like Alonzo has been. But Alonzo, big shout out to Alonzo though. Big shout out to Alonzo because he's been showing Aston Martin that they need to do better. Although Alonzo today, pew, 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 not so great. Liam Lawson, awesome. I was really damn like K-Mac kicked Albon at the last minute. I was hoping Albon was going to get in there another time and make something happen. But this shit could get interesting going forward. Like, we need to see what's going to happen in Japan for real. Can I swap for Lawson in 20? Hell no. Hell no. No. You riding out with Sarge. You said you got Sarge. You gonna ride your boat with Sarge. You got one oar. Sarge has the other oar. Y'all are gonna be in that boat together, just like me and Pia Pia. No, you cannot swap out. You keeping your rookie. Now, somebody else in the family can get Liam Lawson if they want to, but you keeping Sarge, and I'm keeping Pia Pia. You're not doing that, bro. I'm not letting you. I'm gonna let you Michael Phelps this shit. I'm not letting you backstroke out of this one. No. Well, have so much room for activities, laughing my ass off. The mechanic, you got me in tears, bro. Hey, bro, we just having a good time. We just turning up. We just turning up in here. 70 Dodge Man says, just talked to Lewis, and he said you could have at least popped a 40 of old gold for the. Ooh, yeah, I could have. You right. I didn't see it coming, and it almost didn't happen because Russell was over there hating, but still it would have been Mercedes. It's about the team. ADVR, I want to hear Max fans talk about it's not the car, it's the driver now. Because if Max was the greatest, he would have finished at least on the podium like Hamilton done in the past. Where was he? Thank you, Carlos. Where was he? Max Verstappen, supposed to be the greatest driver of all times. Y'all are premature ejaculation like nobody's business. He ain't nowhere near the greatest of all times. He barely trying to reach being great. He got 2 championships, little records that hardly matter. The one record that really does matter is the longest win streak, which he just got, and it just stopped. He just got it, and he just stopped it. That is what we call a one-hit wonder. But congratulations. Congratulations on the 10 wins and no more. What happened? Max couldn't adjust? What happened? Max couldn't push the car a lot further? What happened? What you want to say? I let him be in the comment section. Let him be in the comment section. Galactics, Danny and Lance needs to go back to karts. They done. They are done. They are done. Lance Stroll, I don't even know what you was pushing that car so hard for, bro. You should have just let it go. Let it go. You went and wrecked up a car, and they need to give Drugovich. I'm going on a campaign. Free Drugovich. Free Drugovich, free Felipe. If Aston Martin don't want to realize that they have a driver in the wings that can legitimately compete and show you what he can do, because Lance Stroll has shown you his ceiling is this small. He is this small. Give your other driver a chance. Lance is not helping you all. Not at all. Alonso is your standard. That's why you brought him in, to be a standard, to show us a driver with experience, a driver with the knowledge, a driver that has been a champion. He will be our standard to show us what this car is really capable of. And Lance will be something we can invest in the future. Lance just showed you it's a bad investment. Lance Stroll is a bad investment, but Daddy Stroll is going to keep giving his son an opportunity and kill the team and kill their hopes. What's going to happen when your staff realize that you as a boss are unable to make the decisions for the greater good of the team over your relationship with your son to give him the ability to play with Formula One cars? they're going to quit on you. They're going to take other contracts. They're going to go elsewhere. Your new facilities are going to be filled with subpar employees. Your new car development is going to be flawed because engineers are not going to want to do it. No engineer wants to invest in a car that they know you're not trying to push to be the best. It's one thing to be a lower team and you're pushing to do as good as you can to being a top team, birthed to be a top team, and you're willing to risk our success because of your son to play with Formula One cars. Lawrence, you better get your shit together, bro. You better get your shit together real fast, boss man. What we got right here? Jay, I told you that Aston Martin was a fluke. MCL is better. Hey, I'm going to give it to you. I'm going to tell you like this. Aston Martin is not a fluke. Lance Stroll is a flaw for Aston Martin. McLaren are indeed better at this point in time. You ain't lying about that. Hoorah. They have made updates that have converted into upgrades at least 2 major times in this season. They bought a total of 9 updates, and it showed on track what they were capable of doing. Now, we're going to see what happens in Japan. That's going to be another chance for them to show, is this just low isolated to a circuit, or is this going to be more wide circuit open to? Is it going to be able for this car to perform at multiple circuits? That's what we're going to see. That's what we're going to see. So what we got? Freak Dogs Flair says, George, what the hell were you doing? You want to know what he was doing? You want to know what he was really doing? I'm going to tell you what he was doing. What George was doing was comparable to what many have done when they get their first Playboy magazine, when they get their first sample of seeing something X-rated, and they say, oh my gosh. And then, he blew his load before the podium and raked into the wall. That's what the hell George did. That's what he did. Didn't even touch it. Wind didn't even blow. Boom. Ran right into the wall. That's what George did today. I'm just telling y'all. That's what he did. Couldn't drive it. He might go blind. He just blew his load. He got so excited, so happy, and so damn stingy. Hey, congratulations. You got Tech Pro. You played yourself. Oh my gosh, George. What we got? The mechanic says Salty left the track early for a podium celebration. Yeah, I don't know why. You know they do. 70 Dodge Man. Max said he would be 0.2 faster than Lewis in the W14. That's what he said, huh? Let's see how fast was he? Max Verstappen? Yeah. That don't look like it. That look like more than 2/10 slower than Lewis Hamilton is what it looked like. But hey, I ain't the best mathematician. Somebody else let me know if that math add up. I think Max might have meant to say that he was going to be 0.2 or more slower than Lewis Hamilton this weekend. After saying that, Lewis Hamilton was jealous, 7-time world champion, multiple legitimate world record holder in so many categories. I don't think hate works down. I think it works up. I think usually people that aspire to do better than you either say, hey, I can do it with good feelings, or I just love you so much I hate that I'm not you, and then it turns out to be hate. That's what Max Verstappen does. And his toxic ass fans, not real legitimate Red Bull fans. I'm not indicting real legitimate Red Bull fans. I'm not talking about you. Real legitimate Red Bull fans that are objective, fans that can have a decent conversation and debate and defend their team without being toxic, without sending out personal attacks, without trolling. I'm not talking about you. You are totally cool with me. I enjoy talking to you. I'm talking about all the ass hats. All the ass hats. That's who I'm talking about. Let me see who it is. Nah, Automaintani says, why did Max get penalized for all them? Why didn't Max get penalized for all the pitting? No journalist said anything. Yeah, let's talk about that. ADVR facts. If Wildcat was driven Red Bull, Wildcat be Wolfpack 2-time world champion in real life, any of us. So yeah, you ain't lying about that. And that's saying something. Red Bull and the Trump-minded Orange Army. Facts. The Orange Man, Orange Army, Max, they probably meet in back room somewhere. Will Lion. All jokes aside, Oscar Piastri is the best rookie McLaren has had since Sir Lewis Hamilton. He had a mega drive today. Made up 10 places. Great job. And that was without the updates. Galacticus. Max had 2 tires over the pit lane. Needed a penalty. Yep, there goes another point we can talk about. Carlos, this message for Red Bull directly. We, the fans, will never Forget 2021. And when we say F Red Bull, we mean exactly that. Includes especially Marco Horner FU. I'm not mad at that. Spider R35, I'm in Dallas. Went for the strip club to watch the race. When I left over the wings, later going to see my Cowboys whoop ass for this Lewis drive is lit. Hey, you go ahead, man, because I got the Cowboys as my defense and special teams and fantasy, so I'm hoping they make shit happen. So let's go into something real quick, because I want to talk about this, because I think it's something we need to talk about. All right, because this is very interesting to me. Let's take a look at this. All right, so this is Max Verstappen right here. All right, the driver. What this is in qualifying. It says right here, unnecessarily impeding with car 22, which is Yuki Tsunoda, all right? Then we look down here and see they say just a reprimand with a fine, okay? Right here it says second reprimand for the season. Okay, with a fine of 5,000 euros. But what's really important here is this. And I want to know why this is. It was noted that the representative of Car 22 chose not to attend the hearing. Wait a minute. Wait. So did they choose not to attend the hearing, or were they instructed not to attend this hearing? That's what I would like to know. Were they chose not to attend, or did they choose not to attend? Because I don't know why you wouldn't. Yuki seemed very upset about it. Why wouldn't you attend this hearing and protest further that Max Verstappen should get a grid place penalty? That's what I want to know. And why do I say that? This is why I say that. I say that because of this. It says right here, in the event of driving infringement during practice session, the stewards may delete a driver's lap time. So even if they delete his driver lap time, that would first put him further down in qualifying. Then he wasn't getting booted out of Q2. But then it says, or drop the driver such number of grid positions as they consider appropriate. I don't see anything in here about financial penalty. I don't see anything in here that says anything about fining them. I don't see that. I don't see that there. I don't see fining them. So just like we saw Maria Doug say, why is it that they didn't drop his grid place? These are the shenanigans. And then here we come with this document. Here we go again. Max Verstappen, here, right here. Qualifying, car 1 unnecessarily impeding cars in the pit lane. Bro, what the hell are we doing? Now we know Max did this on purpose because he started to say so, and GP covered up for his ass. We know he said this on purpose. We know this. And if we see right here, any driver taking part in any practice session who an opinion steward stop unnecessarily on the circuit or unnecessarily impedes another driver shall be subject to penalties in 37.4, which are lap time deleted. In this case, you're impeding on purpose by 14 seconds to try to build up your own gap, drop of such number of grid positions. I be damned if we haven't seen more times than not these guys try to give Max Verstappen penalties that don't affect his race. We saw this plenty of times in the season before, and now we're seeing it again now. Those are the documents speaking, not me. Those are the sporting regulations, by the way. The sporting regulations. But here we go. Let's find a way to give Max a penalty that's not going to really affect his race. We want to try to keep this Red Bull thing going. It's shameful. It's disgusting. And it's critically harmful to the sport. Let me see who else we got up here. No, big shout out for that super chat. ADVR, facts. If Wildcat was driving a Red Bull, Wildcat be Wolfpack two-time champion. Will, all jokes aside, Oscar did his good. Galactics Max had 2 tires over. Again, ADVR Carlos, we got that one. Spider R35 got that. Wildcat says no Red Bull on podium. Prince George cracked under pressure. Lewis cooking at the end. It's the great best race so far this season. Love to see it. I'm trying to tell you, big shout out to Wildcat, one of our drivers, ADVR, one of our drivers. I'm trying to tell you, Wildcat, it was a very entertaining race today. Freak Dogs Flair says, I will say Toto's response to Helmet Marco was perfect. It was. Toto gave a very good response to racial ass Helmet Marco, disrespectful ass Helmet Marco. He says Toto is the best example of what a CEO and team principal, a diversity enriched F1 needs. I'll second that. And I like that he said, it should be done all the time. Even if you think it, that's a problem. That was very critical when Toto said that. Even if you think it, it's a problem. Spider R35, Jay, where's the champagne for the Merc podium? I said it, man. We've been so gone off the podium and shit been so crazy this season, man. I didn't even get one, but trust me, we'll have one coming in soon. 70 Dodge, man, congrats to Uno and Wildcat. Big congrats to them both. Now, Automated Tennis says, I can't get over that, Max. The petulant child and Red Bull are the face of F1. And you know what's funny? No, they want them to be the face of F1, but they really not for real. They really want them to be, but really they not for real. No values, no character. All the qualities we try to teach our kids, embarrassing. And yes, shameful. I second that all the way. That's why I said the other day, Max is not a role model. That's not somebody you want to model your kid after. I'm dead serious. Uno says, wow, great race. Bless fams and Max lost dummy. I'm saying, and congratulations, Uno, for being a VIP member, bro. Get with me in the Discord, bro. I'm going to get that ship to you next week. Jesse James Bell, Jay, the Mythbusters with the FIA facts, with the PhD of the rules. You rock, brother Jay. Hey, man, I'm just trying to show them that, some of the things I say wild and crazy, but that's legit. That's what it's supposed to be. Max got away with several things this weekend. Several things that he shouldn't have. €5,000 fine. Screw that. Okay, he got the fine. But that pit lane impeding, several drivers over the radio, he did it on purpose. There's no need for it. You did it on purpose. It's not like something happened like with Lando when they had to run down and take that exhaust piece off the car and then the mechanic stepped over the line. It's not like that. Max purposely set to block pit lane to build his own advantage during a practice session, which also cost other drivers time while they're sitting there behind him. And they let him really get away with that. They let him get away with it. They let him get away with it scot-free. Because what did they end up doing? They didn't even fine him. They didn't even fine him again for that. Look at it. All they said, driver's first reprimand. So it was on purpose. It was on purpose. He did it on purpose. Approximately 14 seconds. You're blocking up other drivers from trying to qualify. You impeded on Yuki and screwed up his qualification. These are the shenanigans. These are the shenanigans that people keep trying to. Oh, no, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. Y'all Lewis Hamilton fanboys. You don't like facts. You got facts, you fanboy. You got facts. They come there and say you crying. No, you're a crybaby. Max is the biggest crybaby. He showed you right there. Look, he crying, running across damn pit lane. Almost ran. Y'all the crybabies. Y'all are people that want to turn a blind eye to the thing that is supposed to be right. But you expect us to ignore what you choose to ignore, which is all the Red Bull bullshit. Double it up. OG Zilla, looks like Perez learning how to dive bomb from the best. You seen that move he did on my boy Albon, so dirty. Yeah, you know why? Because he under pressure. Perez is under pressure. Perez know he looks silly out here. Perez knows what he said is ridiculously crazy. Perez not only got disrespected, but then he turned around and disrespected a culture of people by being a goddamn jellyfish and saying that Helmut Marko's statements didn't personally disrespect him. Are you out of your damn mind? That man didn't even know where the hell you was from and said just because you were from a cultural place, you weren't smart enough to do what needs to be done, unlike two other white drivers. And you not disrespected, Perez, you just disrespected your own people. You disrespected me. I grew up with proud people. And you, I'm telling you, they would have smacked you in your face for saying, what did you just let this dude say to you? You know what? I'm going to beat his ass, and then I'm going to beat your ass for making him think that he can even talk to me like that. That's what you did. OG Zilla, looks like Perez learned. Yep. And then 8 of y'all, Carlos, elephant in the room. Hamilton is black. He don't receive equal treatment, and that's facts. Damn, Carlos seemed like he rapping. Elephant in the room. Hamilton is black. He don't receive equal treatment, like the facts, and is wrong and worse than that. They do it in front of the whole world, and they don't care. I just can't comprehend the level of ignorance. I second that motion, bro. Carlos, you talking your shit, bro. I mean, what we supposed to say? Anybody got something to say to recant that? Anybody want to rebuttal what Carlos just said? What ADVR Advanced Racing just said? No, because you know it's true. You know it's true. But you know what? Hey, it is what it is. But Singapore, poof. Oh my goodness. That was a race today. That was a very exciting race. And we got Donkey of the Day in George Russell, GOAT of the Day in Lewis Hamilton, Driver of the Day. I know Lewis Hamilton may have got it, but Driver of the Day, might have to give that to Liam Lawson. Definitely, probably today, or Pia Pia, but I'm going to give it to Liam because I think, like I said, he lived up to what I was trying to see if he was going to do it, and he did it 3 races in. He brought home, he one more point out of bringing what Yuki done brought home in 3 races, and Yuki been here for 16 rounds. Who's not going to credit that? Who's not going to credit that man for that? Liam is doing his thing, y'all. I mean, up until right now, he's doing his thing. I would like to see if he's going to do a bit more throughout the rest of the season, but I'm absolutely enjoying seeing what he's done these last 3 races, from just managing to not screw the car up, to coming into a race with a full weekend up under him and do pretty well, to coming into this race, booting Max Verstappen out of Q2, out of Q3, and then coming and finishing in the points. And by the way, Lim had a pretty decent drive against Max Verstappen, and he played it right, let him through after that. But I think there's some dog in Liam. I'm going to try to wait and see. But there might be a little bit of dog in Liam Lawson. Liam Lawson. Think about that name. Logan Sargent, Liam Lawson. Who's the better out of the two? I'm starting to lean toward Law. You know what I'm saying? Sergeant Knott is looking bad, but Mr. Law is looking like he about to lay it down for real. Freak Dogs Flair said Red Bull is the Republican convention while Mercedes is Democratic convention. A company of white versus a company of different nationalities and cultures. You know what I'm going to say? They might not even be Democratic. Mercedes might be for the people. Independent. Because right now, I seen damn Joe Biden do some shit I can't respect. And I don't know about that dude, but I'm just saying, he done did some shit, sounds some shit that I can't respect. And we already know what the Republican Party have done by the way of Trump and several others. But I'm going to say Mercedes is independent for the people, for all colors, creeds, and deeds, places from all different places in the world. Mercedes for the people. That's what Mercedes doing. For the people. Everybody. And when I say everybody, Free Dogs, look at the people around Toto. There were people of different nationalities around them. Christian Horner was all white. Hey, beside for who? Callum? That's it. See, we got Callum, y'all. We got Callum in the garage. See? That's like the person say, I ain't racist. I got a black friend. Where? How often do y'all talk? You don't, if you tell me that, I'm already thinking you suspect. I feel like you're trying to give me something to not look at you. You shouldn't have to say that. People that are my friends, people that I've been known for a long time, I don't go to Texas and when I see my boy Sterling and he got to say, I'm not racist, I got black friends. Me and Sterling grew up together. He ain't got to say that. He does it by his character and his treatment of all people. That's crazy. Lewis said he's not satisfied until he's on top. Galactus, hey, that ain't no lie. Bro he want that win. He might slap Russell today. I'm surprised if he don't, because Russell screwed it up today. Lewis could have had a race win today for real. But anyway, we're going to see what happens. I'm trying to tell y'all right now, Big shout out to Uno for getting the VIP box. Don't forget to give me your address, 2 shirt sizes. ADVR says, I'm getting tired of George. Hamilton just can't catch a break with this selfish teammate. I'm telling you, with these selfish ass teammates, George Russell is definitely that. A selfish ass teammate up most today. All right. Y'all make sure you tune in tomorrow, 7:30 p.m. I'm finna give you the link. So you can save the link so you don't miss it. Do not miss it. We are going to be live tomorrow for F1 Minute. And on this show, you get to come on to the show and give your take, okay? It is a show that is built for you to give and share your opinion. Don't miss the opportunity. How many content creators are doing this? I'm giving you the opportunity to come to the show and give your take and your opinion to the world. Save that. Save that and set your reminders so you don't miss that. I see we got some more live chats. I see you right here. Who is it? No, I see you. Let's see. ADVR, I'm getting tired of George. Nall says if Toto doesn't control George, shit is going to hit the fan and Lewis will take things into his hands. And Lewis is capable of doing that. Remember Nico. I was just finna give that. I don't have to. Nall be on point. She know what Maria Duncan, Nall, Mary Beanie, Sylvia Wick, Carlos, Galacticus, Will, Spider R35, Dean Too Cool, DGB. All of these people know what they talking about. The Mechanic, Free Dogs Flair. They be knowing what they talking about. And back to her statement. Lewis was pissed on the podium. I believe he was. He had that pissed parent look. Like, you know, when you do some shit and your parent, like, it's too many people around for me to really whoop your ass, and they give you that look like, you know, when you get to the car, you about to get your ass whooped. That's the little Lewis Hamilton had, like, it's ass whooping time. ADVR, if I tune in, you'll probably get bet. No, bro. I don't care about that. We turning up. You tune in, bro. You tune in, Carlos. Galactus, congrats, Ferrari. You got feet today. I'm trying to tell you, they was running today, Galactus. They was running like, they was running today. I was proud of Ferrari. Today, y'all. Proud of Carlos. But anyway, we out of here. Enjoy your Sunday. Go chill. I'm about to go start this science project with my little one. Peace and love to everybody. Wolfpack out. See y'all tomorrow for F1 Minute. Peace.